let's move on to Unrivaled, who has unveiled their roster or their team rosters, and I gotta talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. All right. So Unrivaled. Remember, guys, they did announce 2 new teams this season. They do have the Breeze and the Hive to their existing teams. We are seeing a lot of players who were on teams last year continue with their teams. But yeah, anyway, let's look at the rosters. Look at the rosters. And I gotta say, Team Breeze, don't y'all just love that graphic? It's a great graphic. The graphics team at Unrivaled, I think they really do a good job. Anyway, this team is total vibes. This entire team is just straight up vibes. Okay. You got the head coach in Noelle Quinn, who will be coaching a very, very familiar face. We'll be coaching a very familiar face in Nneka Malunga, her star post player this year for Unrivaled. She's gonna be coaching her. We're also gonna see Erin McDonald suit up for Unrivaled with Team Breeze. Kate Martin is switching sides and going over to Team Breeze. Cameron Brink, same thing, even though technically she didn't play in Unrivaled last year, even though she was on the roster. We got Rakia Jackson and we got Paige Bueckers. Okay, so Paige Bueckers, Rakia Jackson, Nneka Malunga, Cameron Brink, Kate Martin, and Erin McDonald round up your team for Team Breeze, coached by Noelle Quinn. I tell you this, I don't know how many games the Breeze is going to win. I do know they're going to be a fun team. I do know they're going to be a fun team, and it's amazing that Rakia and Nneka Malunga are on the same team, so therefore, Rakia is not going to get dunked on. This girl is not going to get dunked on. Okay, somebody else is going to have the privilege of having Nneka Malunga dunk on them. Okay, it's happening, guys. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. Okay, so that was Team Breeze. Next up, we have Team Hive, because again, I love this graphic. I love it. Like, isn't that cool? Just saying, the motion graphics people in Unrivaled, nice job. I wish I was this good graphically to do this. Anyway, let's look at Team Hive and their roster, because I also love this team. Head coach Nneka Malunga. Guys, I'm telling you, I will eventually pick my favorite Unrivaled team. Last year, I told y'all my favorite team was Team Rose, and that was because of both Angel and Nola Henry. This year, I'm actually thinking I might be heading over to Team Hive in terms of my favorite team, because they got one of my favorite up-and-coming coaches in Coach Nneka Malunga. And you got 2 of my favorite players in Kelsey Mitchell and Sanaya Rivers, guys. I'm going to love this team. Okay, Monique Billings, Sanaya Rivers, Letitia Heidemann, Ezzy Magmagor, Sonia Citron, and we got Kelsey Mitchell. I love the squad. This is going to be, I'm going to call it as like, this is going to be like the gritty team. This is a very, very gritty team that, yes, has vibes. Not as vibey, I think, as Team Breeze, but like, oh, this team has swag for days. Okay? Team Hive. Okay? Buzz. Buzz with Team Hive, okay? I'm just telling y'all. Check out the squad, okay? Check out the squad. So again, Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia Citron, Ezzy Magmagor, Letitia Heidemann, got Sanaya Rivers, Monique Billings, and Nneka Malunga. I love it. Because again, you got players from everywhere. You got Connecticut, the Connecticut Sun being featured, right? You got Minnesota Lynx. You got Seattle Storm. You got you have Golden State Valkyries. You got the Washington Mystics. You got the Indiana Fever, and you got the Chicago Sky, all in one team. And defensively, I think, and shooting wise, this team is gonna be fun. Okay, it's gonna be fun. So shout out to Team Hive. Okay, I hold the right to change my favorite team later once the season actually starts. But as of right now, my favorite team is Team Hive. So my favorite teams in general is going to be, of course, the Chicago Sky and Team Hive. Facts on facts, okay? All right. Next up, let's go to the Laces. And the Laces do return Some key players. Got Andrew Wade as the head coach. We got Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, Naz Hillman, Maddie Siegrist, Jordan Canada, and Brittney Sykes. I think this is going to be a tough team. I tell you, you got two brick walls on your team, okay? You got Jackie Young, who is solid as a rock, light as a rock, Lyte. And you got Alyssa Thomas, y'all. So, yeah. Olivia, you are totally right. The laces are sturdy. They are sturdy, okay? They are sturdy. Now, is this team going to score a boatload of points? But they are super, super solid. And they're going to be a team that no one's going to like to play against. All right? But I tell you this, you better watch out for the laces, okay? This team about to be fun. All right? Let's continue on. We got the Lunar Owls. Hootie hoo. And surprisingly, the thing that I was like, what? Guys, the Lunar Owls got some new life in them. They got DJ Sackman. He is back for another season of Unrivaled. Of course, you got Nafisa Collier. And you got a rock star in the making, Aaliyah Edwards. You got Rebecca Allen. You got Skylar Diggins, Marina Mabry, and Rachel Bannum on Team Lunar Owls. And I gotta say, guys, one thing that I was a little bit like, about was the fact that Courtney Williams, guys, is not on the Lunar Owls. When I saw this come through, I was so bummed. I was like, what? Where's Courtney Williams, man? I wanted to see Courtney, Nafisa, and Skylar run it back. That's what I wanted. Is anybody also kind of bummed that Courtney Williams is on this team? I'm just saying, I was like, oh man, because Team Hootie Hoo was fun last year. Very, very fun. Extremely successful. Though they ended up losing. They didn't end up winning the championship, which was kind of funny because how dominant they were all season and how confident they were all season. But yeah, I don't know. I wished. I'm sorry. Edwards made it. Aaliyah Edwards made it far. Nafisa Collier won. Nafisa Collier won. But sorry about that. Yeah. But Aaliyah Edwards beat a whole bunch of players, and then ultimately she couldn't beat Fee. But I don't know. Personally, I'm bummed about Courtney Williams not being on Team Lunar Owls. I don't know. Am I the only one? I guess I might be. FaZe says we only care about Team Breeze, Quita. Of course, FaZe. Of course you only care about Team Breeze because your girl is on the team, okay? Shout out to the not so rook anymore, Paige Bueckers. Okay, again, Coach DJ Sackman. You got Nafisa Collier, Aaliyah Edwards, Rebecca Allen, Skylar Diggins, Marina Mabry, and Rachel Bannum, okay? For a team missed, of course, you got Brianna Stewart back. You got Arike Gumbawale, Veronica Burton, Alana Smith, Leah Rue, and Alicia Gray. Coached by Zach O'Brien, who I'm excited to see what he can do as the coach. All right. For Team Phantom, also, can I just say, I love the green that they have added to Team Phantom. I love the green. It's giving Minnesota Lynx vibes, personally, but I love the green. Nice touch. I also, guys, I do like Team Phantom. I do. But for sure, Buzz Team Hive. But I do really like Team Phantom because they got Dana Evans on their team. And I think that's awesome. Anyway, we got Satu Sabli, Natasha Cloud, Dana Evans, Aaliyah Boston, Kiki Ira Affin, and Kelsey Plum, head coach Ronika Hodges. Okay? But can I just say, guys, I do kind of find these photos kind of funny. Satu Sabli does not look happy in her photo. Everybody else is smiling, and you got Satu just looking. Why did they pick this photo for Satu? Like, you got a lot of photos of her smiling. Like, why did you pick one of her not smiling? I don't know. I just I just thought that was kind of funny when I saw it. Okay, but shout out to Team Phantom. Okay, is this team gonna win very much? No, but I think they're gonna be. I think they're a fun team. I don't think they're gonna win a lot. No, I don't think they. I don't think they. I don't know the roster makeup. I don't know. But yeah. Next up, we got Team Rose, who does look a little different. Of course, we got Nolan Henry returning back for another season with Unrivaled. We got Shakira Austin, Lexi Hull, Suge Sutton, Azarae Stevens, Chelsea Gray, and Kalia Kappa. Okay. I do like the fact that that Kai is back on this team and Chelsea Gray. I and Azarae. Like last year, I really rocked with Team Rose. They do look a little different. Well, a lot different, right? But we'll see what they can do. We will see. Again, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be as good this year as they were last year. Though last year they started off slow and then got going. But yeah. And then finally we got Team Vinyl. Team Vinyl, who returns Teresa Weatherspoon as their head coach. We got Brittney Griner, Ray Burrell, Erica Wheeler, De'Erica Hamby, Ryan Howard, and Courtney Williams. Again, kind of sad that Courtney Williams is not an owl anymore. But hey, Vinyl, scratch it up. Anyway, I'm excited for Unrivaled. I think it's gonna be a great season. Now, here's the thing. Last year, we had a lot of opinions about what team was stacked, what team was gonna make some stuff happen. And last year, no one thought, yes, El Kude. Yeah. El Kude says, don't sleep, Quita. Nobody thought Rose would be good. Look what they did. Yes, absolutely. We don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just telling y'all my initial thoughts. But I can tell you this for a fact. Y'all better buckle up because Unrivaled for 2026 is going to be amazing. And I will try to find my way down there to Miami again this season. Because last year was really fun. I had a great time going to Miami for Unrivaled. This year I'm going to try to do the same thing and hopefully pick a time where it's like a little bit warmer. It was kind of chilly a little bit when I went. All right. Jackie says, you know what channels will be broadcasting Unrivaled? Well, Turner related channels. They have a deal with Turner, or at least they did last year, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's a multi-year deal. So it'll be on Turner. So last year it was on, and correct me in the comments because I'm trying to remember. Last year it was on TNT and was it True TV? You don't have the networks on here, but I feel like it was on TNT and True TV last year. Yeah. So it's likely it'll be on those same channels this year. Okay. Let's see. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Kune says, Kune, hit me up. I will go with you to a game. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that'll be fun. We gotta have a like meetup or something. Habits of Men says, didn't they switch the location to Philadelphia? They will have a game. Unrivaled there'll be one day where they will be in Philadelphia. They announced that a couple weeks ago, I think. But yeah, they're going to be in Philadelphia. But basically the majority of the season, besides like one day, will be in Miami. Maybe next year they'll be able to expand to another city. Shamika says, how do you like Hulu Live? I don't have Hulu Live. I have I switched over to was it Fubo? I don't like it. I don't like Fubo. I think Fubo is slow. Like I don't think I fully realized how truly good YouTube TV is. Like YouTube TV is absolutely the best. And like YouTube is not paying me to say this. I literally pay them for both YouTube Premium and for YouTube TV. I wish they did give me free access to that. But YouTube TV is just superior over everybody. They just are. I'm on Fubo TV and like I was telling my mom yesterday, I'm like, I hate how when you change the channel, it loads. It's slow. And if you go back a little bit, if you like go back 15 seconds or whatever, it doesn't immediately go to play the thing. It goes to like a quick holding screen and then it goes to whatever you jump to. And I'm like, I don't like that. I think what is that? Like instantaneous. When I click on a channel or to watch a show or whatever, I want it to immediately load. Similar to how YouTube works. Again, YouTube TV is the greatest thing out there. And I am so annoyed that about Fubo. And Fubo, here's the thing. I don't know whether I'm live or not in Fubo, okay? I think it's very confusing when I'm watching a game. I don't know. I don't know if it's live. Like, in terms of I'm watching a current game that's happening, but then they run ads, and it feels like they're also just adding ads to the ads that are already running on like the actual TV. And so I don't know. There were certain times where I was watching a game and I thought I was live, but it turns out I was a couple minutes off. And I was like, what the heck is this? And so, yeah, I don't like Fubo. I really don't. Please, Disney, get your stuff together and agree to terms with YouTube TV, because the products that you own sucks. Okay, they're supposedly Disney is part owner in Fubo, and they're part owner in Hulu. Neither one of those platforms are as good as YouTube TV. They're just not. They're not. Okay, so yeah, that is my TED Talk for the day. Oh my goodness, I gotta go to work in 3 minutes. Good thing I'm working from home today. All right. All right, y'all. I've been talking way too long. If y'all could, please hit that like button. It really does help the channel out a whole lot. Also, subscribe to the channel. I make content all about women's basketball, so if that is your thing, make sure to subscribe. And let's all hope and pray that YouTube TV and Disney makes a deal, okay? Because, yeah, these other platforms, in my opinion, they ain't it. They are not it, okay? Oh my goodness. Sorry. I did not know I missed your super chat. Okay. Thank you so much, Jeff, for the super chat. Says the WNBA should offer every player $1 million raise. Well, that would be awesome. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like I don't think that's gonna happen, especially for like rookies and whatnot. I think the top players would be the only ones, like on the Supermax deals, would be the only ones closer to that $1 million mark. I do think that the WNBA needs. So while that would be great, and while I actually do think that could get some players away from possibly being in other leagues if the WNBA did pay them $1 million, I don't think the WNBA will do that. I think they'll kind of lowball players in a way, and these players will eventually, the big names will eventually leave the WNBA and full-time play for these other leagues. Now, again, the same players in Unrivaled will be in the WNBA season come next season. But, down the line, I think there's a question that would be asked of like, do I really want to play basketball all season, all year long? Or could I just do this as my main thing? It's a new dawn. It's a new day, guys. New dawn is new day. And I'm feeling good. But yeah, they do want a percentage. The players do want a percentage, so.